Hey guys, how you all doing? It's me KP and welcome to another video. So guys, as you know, next month is June and on June 23rd will mark Sonic's 30th anniversary. So yeah guys, on June 23rd it will be 30 years to the day back in 1991 when Sonic the Hedgehog first came out on the Sega Genesis and, well, Sega Genesis, also known as the Sega Mega Drive. As you know, in America it's called the Sega Genesis, but in England and Europe is known as the Mega Drive, which is where I'm from, England, so that's what we call it. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird. I can't believe it's gonna be 30 years, Sonic's 30th anniversary. Like, I know it's weird saying that because I'm 26 years old and I wasn't born. It was 4 years before I was born when Sonic first came out, and you know, in the games and all that, and in the industry, and yeah. So I don't know. So I was too young to remember it back then. Obviously, I wasn't even around, but it's just surreal and unreal to think that it's already been 30 years. Like, I remember its 20th anniversary back in 2011. That does not feel like 10 years ago. You know, when Sonic Generations came out, you could play as Classic Sonic and Modern Sonic. Woo! But yeah, obviously I'm going on a bit. I'm dragging on a bit too much here. But as you know, yeah. So obviously, you know, you'll probably be thinking, oh, to celebrate Sonic's 30th anniversary, it'll be pretty big by Sonic Team and Sega, right? Right. Well, to be honest, we haven't really heard much until recently. You know, recently, they released a video presentation on Sonic the Hedgehog's YouTube channel called Sonic Central. And basically, it was only a 12-minute video, but it was just mainly about talking about what they're planning to do to celebrate Sonic's 30th anniversary. There was quite a few things they mentioned, but I'm not going to mention all of it in this video. But there's a few things that I was interested in. They announced 3 games they'll be doing. So there's going to be, we know now, there's going to be a new 3D Sonic game coming out at some point next year in 2022. And there's going to be a remake of Sonic Colors called Sonic Colors Ultimate. And there's going to be another game called Sonic Origins, you know, console game. And Sonic Origins basically just it's like a sort of a classic collection. It's a game that contains all of Sonic's, like some of Sonic's original games, like classic games, like, you know, the first games, taking you back to his original roots. So Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and Sonic CD. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But in this video, guys, I'm basically just going to be telling you my thoughts on you know, this untitled Sonic game that's coming out next year, and Sonic Origins and Sonic Colors Ultimate. So first of all, let's kick things off with Sonic Colors Ultimate. So this is obviously a remake of the Sonic Colors game from 2010. So long story short, if you don't know about Sonic Colors, yeah, it came out 2010. It came out on Nintendo Wii, and there was a 2D version on the Nintendo DS. And basically the plot of Sonic Colors is Eggman has created an intergalactic amusement park in space. So Sonic and Tails go to investigate it, because obviously it's Eggman, you know, he could be up to no good. And they discover that it's inhabited by wisps, and these are aliens that have, there are different types, many different types of wisps, and each wisp has a unique ability, and Sonic can actually use them as power-ups. They're part of the gimmick in the game. So if he takes the power of, so basically if he touches a certain wisp, he will temporarily have their power for a limited time. But, you know, it's pretty cool. And then, anyway, long story short, they figure out Eggman is obviously up to no good, or no shit, and has enslaved the wisps and is using them to power his theme park. So obviously Sonic and Tails have to stop him, which is basically the plot, and you can only play as Sonic. But it's a bit similar to, you know, Sonic Unleashed. There was the day stages and the night stages as the Werehog. Basically, Sonic Colors is basically Sonic Unleashed daytime stages, but better. The whole game is the daytime stages, you know, the 3D. And it's really cool. I like how it carried on with Sonic Unleashed, where it incorporates the 2D and 3D gameplay. Like, there's 3D parts in the game, then in the level there's like side-scrolling, like 2D, like in the classic Sonic games. You know, I think that's pretty cool how it merges them together. And to be honest, I think it's a very good game. Like, it's very underrated from what I've seen. I could be wrong, but not a lot of people talk about the game, to be honest, because I think it is up there with some of Sonic's best games. Like, I think it's very good in its own regard. But I think, from my point of view, I can see why it doesn't get as much hype, because, you know, there was a 3D version on Nintendo Wii and obviously 2D version on DS. They're completely different versions. They're the same, sort of the same plot, I think. but obviously there's a few differences in terms of gameplay, obviously, because one is like a handheld console and one's like a console like the Wii. But I think because it only came out on Nintendo Wii, the 3D version, I think it limits the gamers that could play the game. So obviously, it's not very good in terms of that, because obviously back then the main consoles alongside of Wii was a PS3 and Xbox 360, and obviously a lot of people had that. But I think a lot of people would have the Wii, if you know what I mean. But it's just you never know. There were people out there probably didn't have it. And also, you gotta remember, in 2010, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1 came out that same year, and I think a lot of the hype was revolved around that compared to Sonic Colors. So I think Sonic 4 Episode 1 kind of overshadowed Sonic Colors, because obviously, Sonic 4 Episode 1 was basically the sequel to the Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the first three Sonic games, the classic trio. And, I think because of that as well, I don't think it helped that, obviously, that probably took it away from Sonic Colors as well. Like, I think if Sonic Colors came out on a year where no other Sonic game came out to rival it, I think it would have got more praise in that, but more hype. But anyway, long story short, now I'm dragging on too much. But obviously now they're releasing a remake of the game, Sonic Colors Ultimate. It's going to be coming out on all the main consoles, so the PS3, Xbox One. Let me have a look, actually. Yeah, no, sorry, it's not coming out on PS3. What the hell am I talking about? So, Sonic Colors Ultimate is coming out on the PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. I don't know about the Xbox X series or S series or PS5, but you should be able to play on those consoles anyway, because it's backwards compatible with the Xbox. So PS5 is backwards compatible with PS4 games. Xbox Series X and Series S is backwards compatible with Xbox One. So I think there's no problem there. If any of you guys manage to get an Xbox X series, or any of you guys manage to get a PS5, you lucky guys, man. I'm struggling so much to get one. I really want one, but yeah. But they're doing that, and I think it's good they're doing a remake, because like I said before, I think it's cool that they're releasing it on all consoles and the PC, because then obviously it allows any type of gamer really to play the game. You're not limited to a certain console you have to get to play on it. I think it's cool that everyone can have exposure to the game, which is pretty cool. And I think it will definitely raise the hype for this game and give it the attention that it really deserved back in 2010, honestly. And obviously it's going to be improved graphics, it's going to be improved visuals. Like, if you've seen, there are like pictures or videos of comparing the original Sonic Colors to the Sonic Colors Ultimate, and you could tell they've definitely changed up the background a bit more, and the scenery they've changed around as well. But I think it's pretty cool, and also I think a good thing about it is that it introduces gives the younger generation a chance to play it as well, because there's probably Sonic fans that weren't even born when this game came out. Yes, that is bizarre, but 2010 was 11 years ago, and whoever was born that year probably be 11 in that now, and obviously it gives them a chance to play the game, and also it just gives it more exposure to Sonic fans and even normal gamers who might get into Sonic through this. I think it's really good. That it's very clever that Sega have done that. I mean, it was in the works for a while that they were going to do it, but it's cool that they actually are getting on with it now. So yeah. Anyway, I am dragging way too long on this, but the next thing I want to talk about is Sonic Origins. So Sonic Origins is it's an upcoming video game which compiles of games from the Sonic the Hedgehog series. Well, it's more of the classic games, so taking you back to Sonic's original roots. So it'll be Sonic the Hedgehog on there, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic CD, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And again, I think, like with Sonic Colors Ultimate, it's cool because it takes you back to Sonic's original roots, and it exposes the classic Sonic games to the younger generation as well. Gives them a chance to experience those games. And obviously, I know there's been tons of classic collections to come out, but it's rare that Sonic 3 and Knuckles is part of it because of copyright problems. But I think it's cool they finally got that going. I really hope the gameplay is just as close as what it was to its original, So yeah, but that's really good. I'm really happy about that. And anyway, guys, so now let's go on the thing that we want to talk about more. There's an untitled Sonic game that is coming out next year. It's a 3D Sonic game. Basically, at the end of the Sonic Central video presentation, before they finished, they revealed they got one more thing to show us, and basically it was just a very brief video of Sonic running through like a forest, I think, and then it came up right at the end showing the date 2022 when the game's coming out and all the consoles it will be out on. So it will be out on Nintendo Switch, PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and Series S. So yeah, I think it has been leaked though. Funny enough, the actual title has been leaked. I think they're saying that it's going to be called Sonic Rangers. And honestly, that's all we got going with it at the moment. To be honest, another thing that I do know about is the game has been in development for well over a year now, and there actually have been people who have actually tested and played the game of the current version of the game that's out now, and it's not very encouraging really, because a lot of them have said that it's not great, like it's a bit rough and they're not really too fond of it. But it gets me a bit worried, but at the same time not too much, because at the same time you gotta remember we still got a whole year until this game comes out, so a lot of stuff can change between now and then. And Sega, and I hope they do, they might even, if it's not up to their standards, they might delay it even more. You don't know, but I hope they do that, because obviously they've got to learn the lessons from. Look at Sonic 06 when that came out in 2006. That could have been a good game, but they rushed it completely, trying to meet deadlines. But I like what they're doing here. It sounds like to me they're learning their lesson from that, and they're just taking their time with the game, and they'll release it when it's polished. But I wouldn't worry about the test either, because there's a purpose why it's being tested. So, anything being tested, they're testing it. They're letting people test it so they can see what they like and what they don't like. And if the stuff they do like, they'll add more onto it. If there's stuff they don't like, they'll try and get rid of that and try and delimit it as much as they can. It makes sense, but a lot of stuff can happen from then. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be a brilliant game. And, all these doubts about it, hopefully they're all eradicated by next year and the game's completely different, from what people are saying. But, but really what I want from this game is I want it to be a 3D. It's going to be 3D, but I want it to be an open world type game. I want to have a hub world similar to Sonic Adventure. Even Sonic Unleashed, that was pretty fun. I like that a lot. You can go exploring and all that. That was awesome. They really should do that, man. You have so much potential there with Sonic. Yeah, just going all around the hub world, investigating exploring. That would be so fun. Like doing that alongside playing the actual main levels, the stages. That would be so awesome. And I hope the game appeals to all type of Sonic fans, young and old, the younger generation, the current generation, the old generation. I hope it appeals to all of them, And speaking of that, like in terms of the story, I hope they can make a story a bit more serious while making it still kid friendly. Not like serious, like forced upon us, like Shadow the Hedgehog, where it's saying edge, it's so edgy, we're saying damn, hell, swearing like left, right, and center, like just trying to force it on you is weird. But that's why I'm saying I really think is, if you guys know about the Sonic comics, recently they're being published by IDW, and the writers for the Sonic IDW comics, they're brilliant. They're amazing. I really love the stories that they release in the comics. The comic run is very impressive, and the stories are very interesting. Like there's one of a Zombot arc where basically Eggman invents something where if organic being touched it, they turn to a robot. They roboticize into brainless zombies called Zombots, and I think that's pretty cool. That type of stuff. Like I'm not saying to do that type of story, but I think it's worth a shot getting the writers from the IDW comics to give it a go. I mean, you might as well. It can't be as bad as the writers of Sonic Forces. It tried to be a bit serious, but it still was all goofy and that. But I think what's good about IDW, the writers, they can make the stories impressive and interesting, and they can still make it. They can make it a bit serious, but but it still makes it kid friendly. Like they basically got a series where it appeals to all fans. Any fans can get into it, and I really think they're definitely worth a punt getting them to be the writers for maybe not this game, but maybe for future games, because I think it's definitely worth a try. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. And another thing I would like is obviously, I would like to have more playable characters aside from Sonic. Like, I know they're more focusing on the games, not really caring about the characters and all that, but I really hope that, I think the characters will be in the story alongside Sonic, but I hope you can play as other characters, not just Sonic. I hope you can play as Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Rouge, the Chaotix, and so on, really. That would be so cool. I would really like that again. I think it's just like, don't get me wrong, I like playing as Sonic. His gameplay is fun, but it's nice to have that change up and have a more variety of characters. I think that would be good as well. But I might be asking for a bit too much from this for Sonic Rangers, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, I've talked way long enough. It's almost been 15 minutes. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you guys enjoy these type of videos and want more of these type of videos and my thoughts on certain things going on in the Sonic franchise, let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely do this as part of the content I provide on this channel. And also, before I sign off, guys, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about all these announcements from the Sonic Central video presentation? What do you think about Sonic Rangers? What are you hoping for it? And what do you think about the Sonic Colors Ultimate Edition or Sonic Origins? Let me know in the comments below, and we can have a discussion. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's me done. Hope you guys have a really good day. Hope you guys, and obviously, take care. And I'll speak to you guys later. See you later.